Let's start recording one more time. Yes. Hello. Greetings. Again. You flew down from over here, right? And you were up there. Or did he? Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. It just happened 5 seconds ago. Extraordinary. Let me just encapsulate the voice here. Extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time to tell you everything. But first, I have several more things for you to do. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where the first 2 lines connecting to the shrines would cross, there I will be waiting. Here we go. Here we go. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I gotta actually travel there. Shrine of Resurrection. I gotta go to the Temple of Time. I have to go to the Temple of Time. Yes, indeed. That is where I have to go. You know, it just dawned on me. It just dawned on me. Because I took forever recording the last series, right? And the reason why I'm re-recording it is because the pacing was so utterly terrible. First off, the first few episodes have some of the worst editing I think I have ever seen in my entire life. And I just did not know how to edit things in a funny way, and so I kept zooming in on my face. And I kept, like... You know how when you're watching Markiplier, and, like, once in a blue moon, he'll be like... And he'll... like, distort his face a little bit. I'm pretty sure there's a Korok seed up here. I'm gonna go get this Korok seed. I kept doing that, except when you're editing, things take longer than... things take longer than they seem. Because while you're editing, a small scene that takes, like, a minute could take, like, 10 minutes while you're editing, because there's a bunch of different stuff that you need to do. I'm taking these eggs. I'm taking all of your eggs. All of your children are mine. Anyway, I would record. I would record. Where was I? What was I just talking about? I got distracted by stealing someone's children. Editing would take a super long time, and so what to me is like, oh, it's been 10 minutes. I'll do this gag again, like with how I edit things. But it, in fact, has not been 10 minutes, it's been like 5 seconds. And so what would happen is, like, every 5 seconds, I would zoom in on my face and do a weird, like, funny joke. Ah! Die! Ah! Die! I would do some sort of, like, funny joke where I zoom in on my face, and it just got unbearable. Like, it is so unwatchable. It's so stupid, and it's so not funny. And it's so stupid. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna show the first couple of episodes, which is... I'm gonna re-record as I've been doing until I reach a point, and then I'm gonna show the old footage. That way you guys know what's up. I'm struggling to explain this. I recorded 5 hours into, like, a certain point in the game, right? Like 5 or 8 hours, some ridiculously long number. I'm going to re-record the part that took, like, 4 hours, which is this part. I'm going to re-record that, and that's going to be a few episodes. Then I'm going to show you, in an edited down version, everything I did from that point forward. Except it's going to be weird, because it's going to be like, the first part of the game was recorded before the second part of the game. If that kind of makes sense. I'm gonna up my stamina. That's what I did last time, that's what I'm doing this time. I just now came up with this plan. This wasn't like the full plan before. Because before, the plan was just to re-record the entire series. But I still like what I recorded beforehand. And I want to keep it. Ho! Hello! Up here! He looks so upset. He looks really upset. Did you see Link's face there? He was extremely upset. All right. I'm just gonna edit down the footage that comes after this because eventually I stopped like zooming in on my face. And I stopped making the editing all terrible. But after that, then the problem came that I was taking too long to do things. So what I'm gonna do, the series is gonna look really weird, and you're gonna be confused until you see this part of the series. The series is going to be a few 15-minute episodes of uncut footage, then a couple more episodes of extremely cut-down footage, and then after I've shown all of that, then I'm gonna record from the point where I left off.
Who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule.
What?
I was the last leader of Hyrule.
I'm so blown away right now.
No longer exists.
The kingdom which no longer exists. Da 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 da. I'm still trying to wrap my head around my own
The
plan.
great calamity was merciless.
Whatever, I'll just watch this.
Devastated everything.
I'm just gonna watch this and pretend like nothing's happening.
A century ago.
Lo, a century ago.
That my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me.
Forgive me.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
I think you are now ready. Ready.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past.
I hope my sound balance
The
seems
Demon King
alright.
was born into this kingdom.
I'm gonna
His
turn up the sound.
transformation into malice
Doo-doo-doo.
created the horror you see now.
I pop my back.
Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors.
Distant ancestors. Ancestors.
These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay.
But then...
Ganon
They didn't actually do that thing that I said.
Our imagining.
Then everything died. Some guy is going real hard on the piano.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle. Seized control.
The
of
beak one.
guardians and
The
divine
elephant
beasts.
one. I think that's the elephant one. And then the lizard one.
The champions lost their lives. Those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely wounded and collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
No longer would Mario and his friends race on the tracks
The
that were once
princess
on Hyrule.
survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
She's dead. Ah! Ow! I just yanked my head.
That princess was
Just
my own
whacked
daughter,
my headphones.
my dear Zelda.
He's like having this
And the
extremely
courageous knight
heartfelt,
who protected her
conversation.
right up to the very end.
and he's like, Zelda,
knight
and my
was none
kingdom
other
and
than
everything's dead. And I'm just behind him, like, messing with my tangled wires in my headphones. Like, give me a second.
And then you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection.
Uh-huh.
Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words
Really?
of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself.
Really?
And now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls
Interesting.
out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here.
I am powerless here.
You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
Uh-huh.
Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead.
There you will find the
Consult the
elder.
map on your Sheikah slate for the precise
Impa.
location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Good job. There you go. Go on. Here's a paraglider just as I promised. Here it is. Take it. The whole world is open to you now. There we go. The isolated plateau. Complete, finally. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it! I've told you literally everything I can. You must save Hyrule. If you don't, you're stupid. Goodbye. Soldier's bow, heck yes. Alright. Seek out Impa. That's the new objective. Where's the tower? Pretty sure that's the tower. Is that? No, that's not the tower. No. Wait, no, it is the tower. Oh my gosh, that's right. This game is so much bigger than I remember. Holy crap. This whole area takes me forever to walk around in, and then there's just an area that is literally 3 times the size of that. Okay, goodbye! Woo! Da-dip, 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 da-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Here I go. Here I go again on my own. Shibba-da-ba, going down the only road I ever known. Shibba-da-ba-ba. Dibba-da-doo. Skibby-dibby. Alright, so, oh, crap, not nuts. Ha-ha! Fool! 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 No, 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 stop! Stop it! I'm taking all your crap now. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Huh? Alright. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the cheese. I'm going to... What am I gonna do? Because there's a certain point that I reach where I stop zooming in on my face over and over again. And the only issue is that the pacing is off. But I can just edit that footage down. Because, like, I recorded one session, thought it was crap, recorded a new session, but now I'm thinking maybe the latter half of that session that I recorded wasn't so crap. Maybe I'll show the beginning of this session and... Okay! Okay! Goodbye! 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 I don't want to fight you right now! Goodbye! Hey there, pal! Stop following me! Stop! Okay, goodbye! How many times do I have to say goodbye? Okay, watch this, watch this. Boom, boom, boom! What the heck? Oh! Oh! I'm being ambushed by so many things! Stop! Ow! Ah! Why? What? No! Stupid D-pad on the... Aha! Fool! You... My axe! Yes! Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not seeing any of that... those shenanigans over there. Okay, goodbye! Okay! Okay, goodbye! Stop trying to attack me! I'm trying to get one Ah! It's the end of the episode! I can't get one dang coherent thought out.